Section 2. Norway, 1530 hours. We hold Pell, Signy told her crew and the troops, those present with her on the bridge, and those scattered throughout the ship. Our decision, Mazian's, mine, the other captains, is to hold Pell. Company agents have signed a treaty with Union, handed them everything in the beyond, and called for us to stand aside while they do it. They turned our contact code over to Union. That's why we aborted the strike. Why we took out. No knowing what of our codes is betrayed. She let that sink in, watching grim faces all about her, aware of the whole body of the ship and all the listeners elsewhere within it. Pell, the Hinderstars, this whole edge of the beyond. This is what we have left secure. We aren't going to take that order from the company. We aren't going to accept surrender, however it's cloaked. We're off the leash. And this time, we fight the war our own way. We've got ourselves a world and a station, and the whole beyond began from that. We can rebuild the Hinderstar stations, all that used to exist between here and the sun itself. We can do it. The company may not be smart enough to want a buffer now between themselves and Union, but they will. Believe me, they will. And they'll be smart enough at least not to trifle with us. Pell's our world now. We've got 9 carriers to hold it. We're not company anymore. We're Mazian's fleet, and Pell is ours. Any contrary opinions? She waited for some, although she knew her people like family. For some might have other opinions, might have second thoughts about this. There was reason they should. A sudden cheer erupted off the troop decks, found echo, all channels open. People on the bridge were hugging one another and grinning. Graf embraced her, Arms Compertijo did, and others of her officers of many years. Some were crying. There were tears in Graf's eyes. None in her own. Might have been, but that she felt guilt. Still, irrationally, the habit of an outworn loyalty. She embraced Graf a second time, pushed back, looked around her. "Get all of us ready," she said. It was going all over the ship, open comm. "We're moving in to take Station Central before they know what's hit them. Dee, hurry it." Graf started giving orders. She heard Dee doing so down in the troop corridors. Distinctive echo. The bridge moved into activity, techs jostling one another in narrow aisles getting to posts. 10 minutes, she shouted. "Full armament! All available troops! Arm and out!" There was shouting elsewhere, the comm giving evidence of troops rushing to suit even before the orders were officially passed. The commands began echoing through the corridors. Signy walked back to her small office, quarters, and took the precaution of helmet and body armor, none for her limbs, trading risk for freedom of motion. 5 minutes. She heard Dee counting over the open comm, with outright chaos feeding out from the various command stations. No matter. This crew and the troops knew their business in the dark and upside down. All family here. The incompatible met early accidents, and those left were close as brothers, as children, as lovers. She headed out, slipping her pistol openly into the armor holster, rode the lift down. Armored troops pouring down the corridor at a rattling run hit the wall to give her room the instant they recognized her coming through, so that she could run to the fore, where she belonged. "Signy!" they cried after her, jubilant. "Bravo, Signy!" They were alive again, and felt it.